Hello world, boyfriend Hello world, boyfriend back again with another pickup video. It's been a while, and to be honest, I wish I hadn't taken this long to make a pickup video because I have a ton of stuff to show this time. So let's jump right into it. No, let's not jump right into it. First I want to explain, you'll see behind me, there are no records. Well, there are a few reasons for that. One, the records, A, I'm running out of records to show, so it's just going to be a lot of repeats. B, I can't tell you how many times I'm sitting here shooting a pickup video and a stupid record falls when I'm like the second to last game, and then I gotta reshoot the whole thing because I'm obsessive like that and I don't want to go through a whole video and have stupid record falling. So, that's one of the reasons. I'm also kind of down on the floor here today just because there was so much stuff. I usually set it on a chair next to me, but it just wouldn't all fit on a chair, so it's on the floor. And so I'm down on the floor, and anyway, yeah, there's no records. This is what's actually behind the records. It's my movies and some game consoles and what have you. So anyway, you didn't come here to see what was behind me. You came to see what was right here to the left of me. So let's get to that. Remember last time when I said that my Super Nintendo had quit working for whatever reason? Well, miraculously, it just started working, which was so weird. I was about ready to go and just bite the bullet and buy another one, and I thought, oh, I'll just try it one more time. I tried it, totally worked. Weirdest thing, because when it first busted, I tried forever to get it working, and it just didn't. So I didn't have to go get a Super Nintendo, yay! However, I did manage to get a new system for this pickup video, and it's a system that I have been wanting forever. And a good buddy of mine, Joey, I know you watch these, Joey, hooked me up with this. I've never owned one of these in my entire life. So thank you, Joey. You are the bomb.com. What is it? A Sega Master System. I am so pumped to finally own one of these. Joey sent it to me. It didn't have an AC adapter, so he didn't even know if it worked. You will be happy to know, Joey, I got an AC adapter and it does work. There's a problem with the color that I took it to a local repair shop, and they said that they just need to do some soldering and stuff. So I will take it there and get it all fixed up, and it will be like brand new again. So this is really cool. It came with everything. It came with the phaser. I mean, it was basically in box. He just didn't have the box. It actually came in the styrofoam. And it had the phaser, the two controllers, everything but the AC adapter. So yay! Sega Master System! So pumped to finally be able to dive into this console. And he sent me a bunch of games too. Let's get into those. I don't really know which ones are good and which ones are bad. Leave some comments below of which ones I should play out of these and what games I should get, because I really know nothing about the Sega Master System. So what are we, like 4 minutes in? Let's get to some games finally. First and foremost, great football. Ooh, sports games, usually nothing special there. I don't even know what this one is. Global Defense. And most of these, I mean, all these are in box. Most of them have the manuals, some of them don't. I'm not going to go through which ones do and don't. Alien Syndrome. I hope you guys can see this good. I feel like I should go multiple angles so you can see everything. I don't know. I'm down on the floor. The lights. Outrun, which I believe is already on the system, or is that Hang On? Isn't there like a game programmed into the system? When we were testing it the other day at the game shop that I took it to, I didn't realize that it had built-in games. That's awesome. Enduro Racer. I wish I knew a better way to show these, like as far as which ones they're cool. The only Hue card game I got, Spy vs. Spy, and I've never even owned a TurboGrafx or a TurboGraf, or I've never even played one. So having another Hue card system is kind of neat, and I was just excited to pop it in and see what a Hue card was all about. nothing special, and this game kind of blows. I wasn't too impressed with it. So, but it's kind of neat, and I finally got to play a Hue card game for once. I think this one's supposed to be pretty cool. Zillion, right? That's pretty cool. This one should be good, right? I feel like it's pretty popular. Double Dragon, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. See, okay. So Hang On and Safari Hunt. I believe this is what came like already on the system. I could be completely wrong about that. You tell me, internet. Altered Beast. That's kind of a big Sega one, right? And then the best for last, Reggie Jackson Baseball. Another sports game. I don't know, maybe it's really good. I know like the most expensive game for the Sega Master System is a sports game, but I forget which one. I don't think it's Reggie Jackson Baseball though. So there we go. Sega Master System. Thank you once again, Joey. I'm so excited to dive into this. I think that's a good starting selection of games for a nice little Master System collection. Moving on. Let's do some magazines. I finally got issues 4 and 5. I hope there's not glare. Of Retro Magazine. And if you didn't see the video, or the pickup video where I pimped these guys out before, check them out. I'll leave links in the description. These guys are a crowdfunded campaign that started this magazine. It's fantastic. If you like Nintendo Powers or GamePro, Electronic Gaming Monthly, this is a magazine for you. I mean, it is absolutely astounding what these guys are doing. It's yeah, go check it out. The Nintendo Powers. So let's see. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I got some of these. Okay, so this is volume 96 with what is that? Doom 64 on the cover. No glare. I don't know. This one I've been looking for forever. It is, I think it's number 56. Yes. And it's going to be hard to see anyway. It's a bonus issue. It's with Mega Man X on the cover. And this one, I am a huge Mega Man X fan. It's probably my favorite game of all time. And I've just been looking for this one forever. And I finally was able to find it for a decent price. Yeah. Here we go. Number 23 with Power Blade on the front. Kind of an older issue. And then this one, son of a gun, it's got the subscription end cover on it, but this one is, I believe, volume 22 with Metal Storm on the cover. Am I correct? I am! So there's that one for you, another early issue, and I don't have many early issues left to get. I think I need 7, 12, and 16 are the only ones I need before issue 20. So I'm whittling it down slowly but surely. Okay, let's move on to some NES games. I got some more NES games. And I got 2. One, where did I see this one? I forget. I was inspired. I guess I just started seeing some videos on the old YouTubes about it. And made me want to try it out and get it. And that is Legendary Wings. A Capcom shoot 'em up. I haven't got to dive too much into this yet. My NES tends to be a little finicky, as they all are, mostly, those original ones. But when I did get it to work, I played it for a little bit, and it was kind of fun. I suck at shoot 'em ups, but yeah, it's Capcom. You know, they rarely disappointed on the NES, Capcom. And then the other one, this is one I've been wanting to play forever. Metroid. The original Metroid. And I'll be honest, I got all the way to Mother Brain, and then I died, and I haven't tried to beat it. I mean, I was basically satisfied that I got all the way to Mother Brain. It took me a while, obviously, but boy, that password system sucks. There are so many freaking letters in this that you have to put in. I mean, it takes a half an hour just to put in the password, and by then you don't even want to play anymore. But this is a really fun game. I've always wanted to try it. A huge Super Metroid fan. And this is where it all began. So it was fun to finally be able to play that. Now, let's get into some Super Nintendo. I'm gonna check the camera, make sure it's still recording. It is! And I'm actually low on battery, so let's try and get through all these. We're already at 10 minutes. Ah! Okay, jeez. Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. Kind of a theme in this is a lot of based on licensed property type games in this one. So that's Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. Not very fun. Late release. NHL Stanley Cup. I remember the only reason I got this was when I was getting Legendary Wings, it was like, I want to say $3 or $4, and I wanted to use a card, like a debit card, and they had like a $5 limit, so I went and scoured all their like dollar games for a game that I didn't have, and it was NHL Stanley Cup. So that is the story there. Oh, this one's fun. I'm finishing a little subset, and that is the Spider-Man games. The last one I needed was Spider-Man and Venom Separation Anxiety. I haven't really played it. I'm not a huge fan of these Spider-Man games. I don't know if, you know, whatever. Haven't really played it. I'll try it out later. Oh, this was another one that Joey sent me. He is always on the lookout for me. My buddy Joey. He lives back in Wisconsin, so he is kind of my eyes and ears in Wisconsin where I grew up, and he happened to track down a game that I rarely see in the wild. I don't even have it, and he managed to get it. It's great. It's Mohawk and Headphone Jack. I had been looking for that forever. He managed to find an awesome label. It's a really trippy game, kind of Sonic-ish. Haven't played a whole lot of it, but thank you, Joey. This was awesome. I was so stoked to find that, because he didn't tell me that was in there, so that was a nice surprise. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, so this I wanted to get because of the LJN Defender. I saw it on a recent episode. That is Incredible Crash Test Dummies. He did that on a recent video, link somewhere. And yes, the game is stupid. I don't like it. Here's a cool one I found, kind of a harder one to find, and that's Brandish. Now, I didn't realize that this is kind of a top-down action RPG, kind of in the vein of Zelda. I was really surprised to find that out. I had no idea what Brandish was, and so that was a neat surprise. Is it worth playing, though? I just basically tested it out to make sure it worked. Tell me out there, Internet, is Brandish worth it? Because I love me some Zelda, and if this is a worthwhile play, I would love to dive into it. Here's a fun one. Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. I'm not a big fighting game guy, but I'm a big Ninja Turtles guy, so that was cool to finally knock off the old list. And Super Conflict. Sometimes I just get random games to knock them off the list. Okay, and then more licensed property stuff. Beavis and Butthead. This is a game that I like the Genesis version better. So there. Wayne's World, kind of another crappy game, but yeah, gotta catch them all, right? Okay, this is one. Troddlers. I haven't even tested this game. I don't know what this game is, but I just saw that you can use the mouse, and I love any game that you can use the mouse on for Super Nintendo, so I'm interested to try that out. Okay, so this one, quickly, I'm getting worried about length, but this game, I went to San Diego, and I went to Luna Video Games. Anybody who's familiar with the Completely Unnecessary podcast, Luna Video Games, there are two in San Diego. I went to both of them, actually. And I met Mr. Ian Ferguson, one half of the Completely Unnecessary podcast. Guy's awesome. And we got to talking games. He is so friendly, and he really does just like to shoot the crap about games. And I said, can you recommend anything on the Super Nintendo that's kind of obscure and maybe a lot of people don't know about it? And he recommended this, Super Chase HQ. Had no idea, had never really heard about this game before. It's a Taito game, and you basically, it's a racing game where you're trying to chase down criminals, and you basically beat their car up by running into it, and then you arrest them. Really fun. And yeah, Ian hit the nail on the head. Thank you, Ian. You did your job, and you did it well. This was exactly the kind of game I was looking for, and you delivered, brother, so thank you, Mr. Ian Ferguson. And if you haven't checked out the Completely Unnecessary podcast, check it out, because they do a great, very topical show every 2 or 3 weeks, and it's really fun to listen to. And then getting down to the end, this is a game I had been looking for forever. I've never seen it in a while. This is the first time I ever saw it, and so I snagged it up right away, and that is The Mask, based on the Jim Carrey movie from 1994, I believe. And I gotta say, this game is not as bad as I thought it would be. Most movie games really suck. This one was kind of fun, and I played it for a while. I think I got to the second level boss, but the levels are huge. It's like they're giant mazes almost. And I got to the second level boss, and he was just couldn't beat him. Couldn't beat him. But I was pleasantly surprised at how much I kind of enjoyed The Mask. So there you go. If you can track it down, maybe pick it up and give it a play. Let me know what you think. And now, the creme de la creme. And there are three creme de la cremes. I'm going to make sure it's still recording. Oh my gosh, we're at 17 minutes. I got to finish this quick. So, another game that I got at one of the Luna video games in San Diego. This is another one, been looking for forever. It was kind of a white whale. It's not super rare or anything, very uncommon, I guess, because I've never seen it. And they had it at one of the Luna video games. And that is Home Improvement, which, if you are unfamiliar with, is supposedly a pretty terrible game, and very hard to find. I found out, but I have it now, and it was cool. It came with the manual, which I love because it basically is an anti-manual. It just says, real men don't need instructions, which I think is awesome. This is like one of the coolest manuals for a Super Nintendo game. And it kills me though, because it came in one of these boxes where they, like, you can tell they cut the real box and stuffed it into one of these sleeves. I hate that. It drives me nuts that that's what they used to do back in the day. Having said that though, very excited to finally have Home Improvement. And then this game I found actually at my buddy's store, World 8, which is here in Los Angeles. If you have a chance to check it out, check it out. They do retro, they do new, they do tournaments. Just a great video game store. Check it out. And what did I find there? Contra Hardcore. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now this is just the box and the game, but man, that game is pristine condition, I tell you. Yeah, that is a good label. I know I never like to do close-ups on that crap because it's more work for me, but trust me, it is an awesome condition game, and I'm very excited I found this. So, Contra Hardcore, which that's how you say it, right? It's not corpse. Nobody says corpse. But anyway, on to the main event. I'm very excited. I gotta take a breath because I've just been talking forever. I'm so pumped. Finally found this game. This has been on my list for a long, long time. Very high on the wanted list. It's a Holy Grail game for the Super Nintendo. And I randomly stumbled upon it. And I got it for a great price. Very satisfied. What is it? Mega Man 7. Oh! Wham! Another big one off the list. I am so pumped. I am almost speechless. And I gotta say, this Mega Man 7, you can rarely find it with a label in good condition. It's just one of those games that everybody just destroyed the label on it. And this isn't in the best condition, but it is darn good for a Mega Man 7. I can't, let's see, I'll try and do a close-up here. Can you see that? Yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's complete. There's a few dings on there, but for the most part, whoa. I am knocking off those big ones for the Super Nintendo that I don't have many left. I should do, you know what, maybe on the next pickup video, I'll kind of show the top tier Super Nintendo games I have to kind of show what I have versus what I still need. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. In any case, I've been talking far too long. This is like the longest pickup video I've ever done, but I just wanted to put all this stuff away. It just sits on the floor until I make these pickup videos, so now I can finally put it away. Thank you if you've made it all the way to the end. If you've made it all the way to the end to prove it, why don't in the comments, thank Joey. Say thank you, Joey, because he hooked me up with that awesome Sega Master System. So yeah, that's all I got for you this time, guys. I just hit it. Shook, son of a gun. That's gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, until next time, guys, boyfriend out.